We're going to look at one last built-in data analysis function, and that's the rank and percentile function. So if you go to your data analysis button, there's a rank and percentile, and it wants to know what column, Control-Shift down. We have our label there, and let's put our output here and see what it does. So this is something that you can do to expand on the notions of first quartile, median, third quartile. Let's just say like the 30th percentile, the 90th percentile. Okay. I want to actually leave them there. So here we have some percentiles. And this is for our speed in miles per hour. Okay, so what this has is it gives the speed, so that the largest data points are 96. Those are data points 143 and 182. So if you went down to those rows correspondingly, and that's the highest value, so the rank is 1, and then it gives us a percent. This is actually a percentile. And a percentile is a number that is bigger than a certain percent of the data. So it's saying, you see how these are both the same data point, they're both ranked 1, so they should both be the same percentile. And the percentile is what percent of the data are you bigger than? There's 839 data points, and this is bigger than all but 2 of them. So 837 divided by 839. And let's turn this column into percents, and we will give ourselves a decimal point. And so that's where the 99.8 came from. Let's come down here. Next, we have all of these points. And all of these points are bigger than what is left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is bigger than all but 12 data points. So if we take our 839, take away 12, divided by 839, we are at the 98.6 percentile, because that data point, 95, is the 98.6th percentile, because you're bigger than 95% of the data. Now, let's look at the third quartile. The third quartile is bigger than 75% of the data. So I'm not going to find 75, but I have that the number 81. I just want to highlight this. This contains our data. Okay, so 81 is bigger than 76% of the data. And so the 75th percentile is less than 81. But when we go to 80, all of them group together, and it's bigger than 73%. So the 75th percentile must be 80. So this must be 80. Let's just check. So if we went to the quartile function and our quartile is looking at B and we wanted the third quartile, we get 80. Let's look at the first quartile, which is bigger than 25% of the data. So 71 is bigger than 27.5% of the data, and then we drop down to 70, and so the first quartile must be at 70. Let me copy and paste this, and instead of a 3 for the third quartile, we'll put a 1 for the first quartile, and we verify that. We can also verify our median. So our median, you could type median or you could put the second quartile, is 75. Let's go down and see that that's true. We're looking for 50th percentile. The 50th percentile, 76, is bigger than 53.1% of the data. So, and this is below 50, so the median must be at 75. Very good. The 30th percentile and the 90th, go ahead and fill those in and then check. Pause me, do that, and then check. For the 90th, we're going to go with, it's 93 miles per hour. So 93 miles per hour is faster than 90% of the data. And the miles per hour that's faster than 30% of the data will be 71. All right, so that's an expansion on our 5-number summary, which deals with just the quartiles. Now we have this more general notion of percentile, which can be useful.